Very much. U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts was in downtown Buffalo, headlining a night of celebration for the U.S. District Court of the Western District of New York. Our Trina Catterson was there and joins us with his remarks. Trina?
Marley, the visit from the nation's top judge drew attention, as well as some protest outside the Hyatt Regency Hotel in downtown Buffalo. In a rare fireside chat, the Chief Justice offered insight into his career and judicial philosophy, while demonstrators made sure their voices were heard.
Please join me in welcoming Chief Justice Roberts and Judge Villardo.
U.S. Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts returned to his roots on Wednesday, visiting his childhood home in Hamburg before sitting alongside his good friend, U.S. District Judge Lawrence Villardo, for a candid conversation.
You spent the first 10 years of your life in Hamburg.
Right.
What do you remember about growing up in Buffalo?
It was cold.
The nation's top judge reflected on his unexpected path, initially planning to pursue a career in history, until a twist of fate led him to Harvard Law School.
It just sort of happened that you end up in a position where someone nominates you to be a judge, and by that time I had been practicing long enough that I thought it would be a good change.
Roberts spoke about his time clerking, working in appellate law, and lessons he learned along the way, such as valuing confidence and clear writing.
Read aloud. And again, no matter how complicated it was, you should be able to stand up and read it to somebody and have them basically follow.
Not all were welcoming of the Chief Justice. Outside the event, protesters voiced frustrations of Roberts' homecoming.
He is somebody who is quickly dragging what he can of our democracy to the ground. He is terrible.
He doesn't represent the values of people and organizations like our city, Action Buffalo, who believe that all people have inalienable constitutional rights.
When asked about federal judges facing criticism for rulings that challenge recent executive actions, Roberts stood by the importance of judicial independence, but did not mention President Donald Trump by name.
Its job is to obviously decide cases, but in the course of that, check the excesses of Congress or of the executive, and that does require a degree of independence.
Roberts was also asked about comments from President Trump supporting the impeachment of judges because of their rulings.
Impeachment is not how you register disagreement with decisions.
That's what you're for, right? That's what you're there for.
Now, nearly 2 decades into his time in the high court and sitting at 70 years old, Roberts says he has no plans to retire. He says he feels, quote, pretty healthy, but if he recognized he was a burden to the court, he'd consider stepping down. In the studio, Trina Catterson, News 4.